welcoming here. They've gone to some tough venues and won already, going to Minnesota and Indiana. So we're going to have to play better, and we're going to have to play well, and we're going to have to start getting better at the things we need to do.
All right, so let's take a closer look at Michigan State with our insider, Joe Rexrode, who has no shortage of stories to cover with Michigan State, basketball, football, whatever the case may be. Joe, when it comes, though, to this basketball team, there have been some trip-ups here lately with some big games left still to be played on the schedule. So why won't the Spartans win the Big Ten this year?
Yeah, Ray, really it comes down to the schedule from here, and actually Michigan's win at Ohio State, huge for the Wolverines. The schedule after these teams meet on February 23rd clearly favors Michigan. That game is in Ann Arbor, by the way. So Michigan State right now, the margin for error is very slim. Probably have to win in Ann Arbor just to ensure a piece of the title. And if Michigan wins that, it's probably going to be an outright championship for the Wolverines.
All right, so we heard Tom Izzo talk about the game tomorrow night. Of course, the Spartans host Northwestern. They beat the Wildcats in Evanston by 6 points last month. What player will you be watching for in round 2 at the Breslin Center?
Well, certainly I think Gary Harris is very important in this game for Michigan State, that he bounces back from the worst game of his career, the worst game he said he's ever endured at any level. 3 for 20 at Wisconsin. 2 of those 3 shots were dunks. So he hit 1 jump shot all day out of 18. And, if he has just a subpar day, Michigan State probably wins that game in Wisconsin. So that's the guy who really needs to get going again for Michigan State.
Joe, we all know Tom Izzo builds his team and coaches with an eye on March. But which team outside the Big Ten could be a matchup problem for the Spartans?
I think when you look at teams that could give Michigan State problems, Michigan State has 1 full-strength loss this year. It was at home to North Carolina. I look at a team like Kansas because of all the athletic size the Jayhawks have. And I know Joel Embiid is hurt right now, but assuming he's back and healthy in March, I think that's the type of team that can give Michigan State problems. Michigan State has versatility to handle different kinds of teams, but a team that has a lot of athleticism and bigs up front, I think could really pose problems for the Spartans.
All right, Joe Rexrode, great stuff. Thanks as always.
Thanks, Ray.